right, that is gonna have to do it for intro today. What I've got here today is my awesome little mobile cam that I've put together, and it's right here. It's completely wireless, and I can use this as a show and tell cam for pinball machines. So I can kind of get really deep into the game, right? And I had it just set up here on Star Trek, and I can switch to the show and tell cam, and obviously need to fiddle a little bit with the focus and such, but that will kind of give you an idea of what that would look like. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just take the glass off of a game and just see how it works out. Need to adjust here a little bit. This is harder than I thought it would be. There's a lot of manual stuff that needs to be kind of set. There we go. It's a bit wonky. All right, how does that look like? Yeah. And I don't know if this is the right focus mode to use, but I'll try that. All right, so hello. And I'm just going to do this quickly because I know the battery is going to run out in this sucker pretty soon. Dum, 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 dum. Just going to put the glass on the side. And now, oh, we can kind of put this in the game and show things around the playfield, and we can kind of zoom in on things. Let's see here. And now the focus is locked in his face there. You kind of do like a little panoramic thing here. You can show awesome artwork. Show Optimus Prime. Can also make it stationary, make some adjustments. There, oh, it's a little bit wonky. But that will kind of give you an idea of how you can zoom in. Some details on the game. Looks pretty decent, doesn't it, right? And I can also see what it looks like to lift the playfield. Again, need to adjust this a little bit to make sure it's fairly straight and doesn't fall off. It's a little bit precarious. It's got a big battery and an expensive camera on it. Taking the balls out. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's really difficult to kind of capture the action here. Let me see if I can just, oh, you can zoom out a little bit like that. Put it a little bit further away. Still. Alright, there we lifted the playfield. Yeah, there was just, the action was out of shot there. Yeah, probably should go with a wide angle lens to do this because there are so many things that happens in the peripheral that needs to be captured. So, alright. Anyhow, so once the playfield is kind of fold up, you can do some zooming in here, kind of look at the action. Like if you want to look at a particular mech or a particular LED, you want to read a diode number on the coil. No diode, it said. Didn't say any. There's a little motor for the flaps of Optimus Prime. Zoom in on that and check things out. Yeah, I should probably put the wide angle lens on. It's really difficult to get an idea what it looks like. Alright, I got like one ping, little ping on the battery left. It's probably gonna die. Just want to get an idea of what it will look like. Yeah, the zoom mode is not ideal on this lens either. Let's see what it looks like. We zoom in on some artwork here. And this is entirely wireless as well, and I can just dance around in here. Ooh. And it's still streaming and it's not disconnecting. It's pretty neat. Can go look at the games over here. The picture kind of looks a little bit choppy at times, and I think that might have something to do with the transmitter and the receiver being a little bit out of line of sight. I've kind of put it up here behind there, so it's kind of behind that camera, so it might not be the ideal positioning, but this is just a test. Test. 1, 2, 3. And I might even be able to put it in the game. No, it's too clunky for that, but that would be a cool little tilt bob thing to do, but again, not sure if that would actually work given the line of sight problem. But at the end of the day, completely wireless and streaming directly to you in your cabins. And all right, I'm gonna run out of battery any second now, so I'm just gonna put the glass back on here. Probably put the play field back down. And why I'm doing this is because I have some exciting new games coming in, and I want to be able to do a show and tell. And having a mobile camera to just move things around will make things a lot easier when explaining stuff and showing stuff, and being able to show the entire game all around 360 degrees would be pretty practical. Did I? Yeah, I did put in the ball. Yeah. That's how short my memory is these days. It's just like, did I put in the balls or did I not put in the balls? All right, so this is just a short test, as I mentioned. I will do a stream tomorrow from the world famous Linz Arcade. They are not open yet. They will open soon. Yeah, this thing, I need to make it a little bit more stable. But I kind of wanted to do like a live test on it and not just... I've been fiddling around with it a lot and testing things, different angles and different compositions of things to bolt onto this little gizmo I put together. And it's not very professional looking, but at least it works, which is the main thing. The only thing that is a little bit precarious right now is the Gorilla Grip underneath the whole thing. It's just too unbalanced. But the way the mount works for the Gorilla Grip and the camera itself is sort of, that's where it's centered around, and then you have the big battery hanging off in the back, and this just makes it very unbalanced. But anyhow, I will start packing up my gear, because tomorrow we are going live from Linz Arcade down in Seaside, California, and we're going to play 3 really exciting games. It's going to be The Big Lebowski, Bride of Pinball 2.0, and Evel Knievel, the EM version, which is quite spectacular in my opinion. And it's going to be some real good spinning action and good EM sounds, hopefully. All right, that's it. I'm going to leave you to it, and that's it. Cheers.